Hello guys, in this video we will talk about crazy inventor Elon Musk. He was born on 28 June 1971 in South Africa to a Canadian mother and a South African father. His life changed when his parents divorced when he was just 10 years old. He moved in with his father, but about his father, Elon Musk says that although he is an engineer with a genius level and an invaluable level, he is an emotional abuser and a two-person. He regretted moving in with him because his father was a terrible person who committed every crime imaginable. On top of these traumas, he was bullied at school. These troubles he suffered both at home and at school caused him to close himself. This introversion is actually perceived as a deafness by his family at first. And when they called him, they dived away and did not give any reaction. So they showed their son, whom they thought to be deaf, to many doctors, and in the end, it was revealed that he was just a dreamer. He was a kid who wanted to create his own world and be in good place and turned this into an advantage to become a software genius. At the age of 10, he achieved his first success by getting one of the highest scores in an exam organized by IBM, and at the age of 12, he officially sells his first software as if he were winking at his future. He makes a space game called Blaster by learning to code by himself and sell it for about $500 at the age of 17. He decides to leave home in order not to serve in the South African army. His dream is to live in America. Here is another turning point that changed his life. While studying economics in Pennsylvania, he also received a minor in physics. However, now Elon Musk, who is the third richest person in the world with a fortune of $115 billion, was in terrible financial trouble at that time. There were times when he tried to spend $1 a day, but he exceeds it with his marketing intelligence. He starts renting the house by using tickets for the parties he hosts in his own home. Besides, he also works in shoveling chemical wastes in protective clothing for 100 hours a week. In 1995, he started his doctorate in physics and materials science in Silicon Valley. But that's it. He starts and stops and only 2 days later. The reason is to spend more time with the Zippo company, which he founded to sell online software to his brother Kimball Musk News organization. After this decision, he now starts to sign things that many magazines will talk about as the greatest living inventor. He sold this company he and his brother founded and spent $10 million of the $19 million he bought from there to establish Xstat.com, which was a pioneer in payment by credit card on the internet, which would later change to PayPal. The company merged with Confinity to become PayPal, but was fired after fighting with its partner. This was no longer the turning point, it was the enough point. After that, Elon Musk founded SpaceX in order to bring space tourism to life in 2002, saying that I can't deal with people or anything, at least I will head to space. According to him, there were 3 things that would most affect the future of humanity: internet, clean energy, and space. Here's what those 3 things are about space. SpaceX. The vehicle produced by the company became the first private financed vehicle to orbit one satellite in 2009. In 2018, another company launched an old Tesla sport car and a mannequin they named Starman into space. This mega rocket, which is a combination of 3 rockets called Falcon Heavy and designed to be the most powerful rocket in the world, is currently close to Mars with the mannequin and sports car inside. In the most recent past, SpaceX company and NASA worked together for the first time. The SpaceX vehicle, Crew Dragon, and 2 NASA astronauts were sent to the International Space Station and returned to Earth safely. The whole world witnessed this journey on live broadcast. In the future, Elon Musk suggests that thanks to this company, the first human journey to Mars will be made in 2025 and a colony of 80,000 people will probably be established on Mars in 2030. In addition to this, there is the Tesla company that I just mentioned. He made his first investment for this in 2004, and 4 years later he was appointed as the CEO of the company and made his mark in history as the CEO who received the highest salary in the world, with a $2.3 billion check in 2018. Tesla not only produced electric vehicles, but even inspired superheroes. When Robert Downey Jr., who plays Iron Man, said that he was inspired by Elon Musk while portraying his character. Elon Musk also got a role in 2010 Iron Man 2, and this was not the end. Apart from news and new ventures, seeing him on the screens continued with his guest appearance in The Big Bang Theory in 2015. He also helped found SolarCity in 2006, focusing on solar and electric power, high-speed rail, artificial intelligence and brain chips. After 10 years on this road, the Boring Company, which aims to create an underground tunnel for fast traffic-free driving, emerged. It's as if the man aimed to reach every place from underground to space. Come on. I passed him and he set his eyes on people's brains. Artificial intelligence, he is also working on new technologies such as reading the human brain, but there is another side to it. Of course, he founded the non-profit company Open, which, together with the important names of technology, conducts research to make sure that artificial intelligence does not destroy humanity. He founded a technology company, created the problems it would cause himself, and also established a solution company for this, so there is not a single time he spends without working. As you can see, none of his companies even have a specific desk. In fact, if you have never seen the magazine, you can say that this man does not have a private life. Of course, he sleeps in his companies rather than at home. In fact, he has a lively private life. They got married to his first wife, Justin Whiston, in 2000 and divorced in 2008. After the death of their first son due to sudden infant death syndrome on 10 months after the birth of the couple. They have 5 children, a twin and a triplet, by in vitro fertilization. Musk and British actress Riley divorced in 2012 and remarried in 2013. And the couple re-divorced in 2016 and are now with the mother of his last child. Canadian musician Grimes couple had a son, and of course, like every move of Elon Musk, the name he gave to his son caused a great sensation. Elon Musk named his son XAEA-12, which resembles computer code, arguing that language will disappear in the future. According to Neuralink, another project of Elon Musk, a program can analyze the human brain and determine how a warning will be sent to which part of the brain. In this way, it is thought that I can help in diseases such as Alzheimer's, depression, insomnia, stroke, and studies were successful in the pig test, has been told, but that's probably not all. Today, even inanimate objects are getting smart with artificial intelligence technology. These studies on humans can carry us to a future where maybe a scary Black Mirror episode will take place. In the future, with Neuralink, we can see the imagination in 3 dimensions, enter someone else's brain, transfer thoughts, store the information I want and delete what I want, record and rewatch dreams, and even give comments to someone else. Because the platform that provides the brain and computer connection is the internet, and the internet is very open to outside interference and is insecure. That's why many scientists like this technology to Icarus in mythology. According to the legend, Icarus was locked in a tower by a king to punish him. His father made wax to escape from there and gave him a pair of wings from the feathers that fell from the birds that came to visit, but avoid the pleasure with the enthusiasm of flying. Do not approach the sun so that your wings, although Icarus advised him not to melt. Do not approach the sea so that it does not get wet. Find the middle of it and use it in the best way for you. Icarus didn't listen to his father with the freedom of flying, and because he got too close to the sun, his wings melted and he lost his life by falling into the Aegean Sea. We hope that we do not see the real version of this legend, which is technological and can affect all humanity, not just one person as in the legend.